I just looked up here because, well, I needed to update my thing, but also this is going on YouTube and on my Facebook group. So what I'm trying to say here is I looked up End of the World on Google to just see the stupid things that they put on here. And look at this website. Like, I've heard this on a video. See, this dude predicts that the end of the world is going to be May 21st, 2023. Nobody cares about that. He said, the end of the world day on May 21st commemorates the day when the apocalypse was to happen in 2011. So a year before I was born. But that didn't happen. An American radio host and then president of the Family Radio Christians Network's Harold Camping warned the world of an approaching apocalypse. As per the Bible, he claimed that the rapture and the judgment day would occur on May 21st, 2011, the day Christians would ascend to heaven. He also declared that the end of the world would take place 5 months after that on October 21st. Camping said May 21st would be the date of the rapture beyond a shadow of a doubt. And the event was to unfold at 6 p.m. local time. Guess what? We're still here. It's 2022, but just to clarify, it is indeed coming to an end. But he says Harold Camping's predictions were rejected by most Christian groups. Some churches cited the verse in Matthew 24:36, where Christ says that about the day or hour no one knows. Church officials continued their business and scheduled their church service as usual for Sunday, May 22nd, to support his arguments for the May 21st doomsday. Camping stated that he had mathematically calculated the prophecies in the Bible for decades. First of all, you can calculate it for millions and trillions of years, but just saying.
Josh, you got dirty clothes in there?
Sorry about that. Anyway, first of all, you can't not just say like I said, millions and trillions of years you couldn't study, but if Jesus said no one knows the day or the hour, nobody knows the day or the hour. And yeah. And let's just read this guy's other whatever he has to say for himself. It says, as a result of his predictions, many of his followers gave up their jobs, stopped investing in their children's education, sold their properties, and even spent huge amounts promoting his apocalypse claims. In 2011, around 7,000 ethnic Hmong Christians gathered in a desolate around the Vietnam's Dien Bien. Hope I'm not. Maybe it says Dien or Dune Bune. I'm not sure. I can't speak that language. But anyway, province in early May, they had planned to wait for Christ to arrive. The Vietnamese government dispersed the gathering. Many were arrested for extremism, while hundreds were shot dead by the Vietnamese forces. The massacre was linked to false predictions by Camping. Well, you shouldn't have shot them, but, nobody knows the day or the hour, so, you can't just say that. Read your Bible, dude. But let's see this. It says on May 23rd, Camping refused to apologize for his earlier interpretations. He started that his predictions had already been fulfilled on May 21st, 1988. The churches were judged on September 7, 1994. Judgment continued on the churches, and on May 21st, 2011, the entire world was judged. After the prediction failed, media attention shifted to Camping on his followers and their responses. On May 23rd, Camping said that May 21st had been the day of the judgment, and following the cycle, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, rapture on October 21st, 2011, the whole universe would be destroyed by God, and on October 16th, however, Camping admitted to an interviewer that he was not sure when the end would come. He declined to comment publicly after October 21st, when his predicted apocalypse did not occur. Says Camping's in 1998, Camping's book We Are Almost There, published by Family Stations in details the timing of the end, May 19th, 2011. The internet goes wide. The search term end of the world, May 21st, becomes the second top search term on Google in the US. March 2012, a change of heart. In a letter to family radio listeners, Camping admits to have been mistaken about the end of the world date. And December 15, 2013, Camping passes away. Camping dies at the age of 92 as a result of complications from a 2-week-old fall at home. Well, he's dead, but yeah. So let's say some other stuff. Anything else? There's a weird YouTube video. We're not gonna watch that. Let's see the next page. Let's see page 3. Okay, let's see this website where it says end of the world where sun will burn out. Says according to studies, the sun will go through several phases before it dies. Says study based on the analysis of millions of stars, including the results of the Gaia mission, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, has resulted in an estimate of how many years of life the sun has left before it dies out. The study also determined the brightness of each star and its color as we perceive it from Earth. In addition, it has also been discovered that the size of the temperature characteristics of a star tend to change frequently as it ages. The scientists and astronomers who were part of this study had determined that most important star in the Milky Way is about 4.57 billion years old. It has a lot of stability thanks to its hydrogen and helium-based composition. The stability will not last forever. As years go by, the star will lose its supply of hydrogen, and like all stars, the sun will eventually die. But when exactly will it happen? When will the sun die? According to the analysis of the sun's temperature will peak in 8 billion years, which is subsequently lead to a cooling its temperature and increase in its size. After that date, the sun will change color, becoming a large red sphere. This will sorry about that. Says this will be the beginning of the death of the sun, and it will reach this stage in 11 billion years when it will become a small white star and almost no light. So, I honestly believe that someday, I'm not sure if this is true, but probably someday the sun will burn out. But in 11 billion years, Jesus is going to come back before then, buddy. So, that's not right. But here we got some recommended things here. Let's see this. Says Putin's threat at Europe would be reduced to ashes in a nuclear war. See all this other stuff happening? Ain't gonna be over the sun, buddy. Since the outbreak of the war between Russia and Ukraine on February 24th, tension between the two sides has grown and grown. More than 4 months into the conflict, rumors and a potential nuclear war have become scenarios which are discussed by the presidents of the two countries. Russian President Vladimir Putin threatened NATO and EU countries last Saturday when he received his Belarusian, or I don't know how to pronounce that, counterpart Alexander Lukashenko, I hope I pronounced that right, in St. Petersburg. The Putin-Lukashenko alliance. The main reason for the meeting was the delivery of short-range missiles Iskander-M and Russia's neighboring country. These missiles are capable of carrying nuclear warheads. In the coming months, we will deliver Iskander-M tactical systems to Belarus, which, as you know, can be ballistic and cruise missiles in both conventional and nuclear configurations, said Putin. The Russian president also stressed that there is a need to ensure the security of all members of the Collective Security Treaty Organization, CS2O, which consists of Armenia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Russia, and Belarus, or Belarus. I'm not pronouncing these right. The only one I'm pronouncing right is Russia, probably. Putin threats here. Putin's argument to justify the delivery of these missiles is that the United States is doing the same by flying over the Belarusian, I'm not pronouncing this right, Belarusian border. I'm just going to say border. I'm just going to say the first letter, and I hope you understand. The B border with planes carrying nuclear warheads for 6 NATO member states. Moreover, he has issued the threat of a nuclear war that is quite terrifying. I know that it's Europe. That's what this one's called anyway. Europe would be reduced to ashes in a nuclear war with Russia, Putin said. But he also claimed that for the moment there is no need for such a move. The Russian president urged the modernist, his Su-25 aircrafts, or Su, either way, Su-25 aircrafts to begin process and train of pilots. L, according to Russian source, asked for Russia's help in adjusting the planes that they have at their disposal, which are capable of carrying nuclear warheads. Meanwhile, NATO leaders are preparing for a summit in Madrid where they'll discuss several important issues with a backdrop of protesters. So yeah. Well, that's not good. Let's get off here and get off this thought. Let's see what people have been searching. Well, actually, never mind. Doesn't seem like it wants to show me. I was just seeing if it's like like uh if it's like that. So let's see this. 200,000 plus for Leicester City versus Man United. What does this mean? Well, it doesn't matter about that, I guess, but look at what we got here for besides the Russian-Ukraine war and all these other stuff. We can see here that we got some stuff here only 17 hours ago. Let's see this one. It says China's median line violation suggests Taiwan decapitation rehearsal. Well, it seems like they're doing some drills over this topic, over this possible invasion, which says here Chinese military aircraft are ramping up pressure on Taiwan with near daily incursions across the halfway point in the waters between China and the self-governing island, and the White House is watching nervously about Beijing tests Washington's resolve to defend Taiwan. China has signaled that it has no intention of dialing back its increasingly aggressive military activity in the Taiwan Strait that it launched in response to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's controversial visit to Taipei earlier this month. Yeah, so that's been all over the news where they did that, but we can click here. It says increasingly aggressive military activity, so let's just see what we got here. Oh, wow. Let's see here. It would be a mistake, perhaps a deadly one, for Washington to dismiss Beijing's reaction to the Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan as just another temper tantrum. China's military response might have failed to drive a wedge between the United States and Taiwan, but it carries real risks. It could normalize aggressive Chinese military operations closer to Taiwan, create greater expectations with China for a stronger response in the future, provide experience for the People Liberation Army, and make understanding China's intentions more difficult. All of these consequences could undermine Taiwan's security. And we got all this other stuff that we can click on and read. But now that we've seen all this wars and all that stuff, let's look up. Wait, I think I pronounced it wrong. I don't know. Is it famines? So we got a lot of famines, as you can see here. But we got a famine right now. I pronounced world wrong. In the brink of a famine, hungry. Watch this. Right. Still pronounce road and put in wrong. Says around the world, more than enough food is produced to feed the global population, but as many as 829 million people still go hungry after steadily declining for a decade. World hunger is on a rise, affecting nearly 10% of the people globally. See? I already know about all this stuff, but we got monkeypox. Let's just see what monkeypox got for us right now. See here. See videos for this. Let's watch this video. Well, where's the video guy? Well, never mind. Well, we got a little website right here. So it says, monkeypox update. Monkeypox is a rare disease caused by the monkeypox virus. Overall risk to the public remains low. This virus does not spread as easily as others do, such as the virus that causes COVID-19. Well, I'm not sure about that because it's been spreading quite a bit, buddy. So, actually, yeah, here's the video. It's been spreading quite a bit, buddy. So, I think you need I think this website needs an update, to be honest. But let's watch this video.
Monkeypox is a rare disease that is caused by infection with monkeypox virus.
Just watch it down here.
Symptoms include a rash with skin lesions that appear on certain body parts or all over the body. Currently, CDC scientists are tracking multiple outbreaks of monkeypox that have been reported in several countries that don't normally report monkeypox, including the United States.
Okay, well, that's all we needed for this video. But this isn't really anything else that we need to learn about besides, like, what are symptoms and stuff like that. You can Google this stuff if you want to. But besides that, let's see the coronavirus. Oh, boy, yeah. Let's go to the web. They want us to get shots. They expect us to get shots. Let's see the latest news. 2 hours ago. You know, China threatened in the fact that they actually admitted that they was the one that made it come over here. They threatened that they were gonna put another one over here. So let's just see what we got here. The Japanese government decided Friday to introduce which is today, penalties for major hospitals that fail to provide outpatient care and prepare beds for patients with COVID-19 and other infectious diseases against pre-arrangements with local governments. And we got a bunch of different other news here. That's a lot of news. So I guess we can just flip through here a little bit. Let's just see the history. This isn't anything. But it says scientists first identified a human coronavirus in 1965. It caused a common cold. Later that decade, researchers found a group of similar human-animal viruses and named them after their crown-like appearance. 7 coronavirus can infect humans. Well, there's a big coronavirus, so and since 2020, it's been a good 3 years. I think it's here today. But we can just come up here and see that. I think that's all we're gonna top on today, except for where it says in the Bible that all this stuff would happen in the last days before Jesus comes back. And we'll top actually wait for part 2. Hopefully later today or tomorrow. So I'll just see you guys later. Peace.